Welcome back. All right, let's get right to your number 2 pick. It's a story we know that centers around an adorable little boy.
Sean, the only thing as beautiful as this little boy is the way the community has rallied around him. Little D's Bucket List is our number 2 pick of 2014.
The rush of steam, the lights, the instruments. Kids love trains.
Are you getting to ride the train?
Eventually, most outgrow it. Little Daniel Sullivan might not get that chance. What Daniel is doing in this photo, standing up, is something that is no longer possible for him.
It's metachromatic leukodystrophy.
This joyful little boy has a disease that attacks the coating that protects his nerves.
You kind of don't want it to be true, but you know it is.
This is the part where he deteriorates rapidly. The disease progresses slowly at first, and then it, because even in May, he was able to walk with a walker, and now he can't sit up.
You know, you think you got maybe 6 months, 8 months of listening to him talk, and then it's gone in a week and a half.
Daniel is days from his 3rd birthday. His parents, Dan and Susan, now have to push him in a stroller.
You hang on to that, young man. And
most children with the disease do not survive past childhood.
all right.
Kendra Sullivan is Daniel's aunt.
I'm an aunt, so I'm always thinking in advance of things that I want to do with him. And so the moment we received his diagnosis, I just quickly compiled all those things that I had dreamed of doing with him. And Danny and Sue and the rest of the family quickly added to that list.
They called it Little D's Bucket List, and riding a train was on that list.
We're glad you could join us today for our journey from the Queen City of Cumberland to the mountain city of Frostburg, Maryland.
On this day, Daniel is riding the Western Maryland Railroad.
Daniel, we're going.
Daniel! While lots of people are taking pictures, none will be cherished like these photos are. Soon, Little D's Bucket List started making the rounds on Facebook.
My family, we were raised not to ask for anything and certainly not to ask for money.
They didn't ask, people offered money and bucket list items.
Since we can treat the disease, what we decided to do is just focus on making the time that he has as fun as possible.
In just 2 months, Daniel has been flown in a helicopter, licked by a reptile, and lifted in a fire truck. Make-A-Wish sent him to Innovation First International, a Texas company that makes Hexbug toy robots.
He laughed for an hour straight.
He seems to have figured out what we all work a lifetime to just within 2 years. He makes the most of his abilities every day, and no matter the challenges that he faces, he always smiles and laughs, and I just find his joy to be infectious. I just really want to stress the gift that we've received from the community, because it's truly transformed this experience for us. It's been something that I think has been the darkest of times, but everyone has shined so much light on the experience for us that we have so many sweet memories that I'll treasure for a lifetime.
They took a trip to Disney right away, knowing eventually Daniel will lose his sight.
Almost like a basketball clock counting down. You kind of want to squeeze in as much as you can in that limited time that you have, because you don't know when that clock's going to stop, but you know it's coming quickly.
He definitely doesn't let you mope, because if you spend the day at home, he's outside, out.
These are clearly things he needs to do. Things like watching that giant steam engine spin on the turntable and then take Daniel for a spin too.
Here we go, we're gonna spin.
The smile says more than any words could. It is clear that Daniel has a lot more miles on his journey. Back at the train station in Cumberland.
Make-A-Wish! I really believe Daniel is a gift. I think he's a reminder how precious life is.
And a reminder that this family is not alone.
I think I've learned from this that no matter how bad things are, there's an equal amount of good in it.
I know they had a lot of things on their list. I imagine Little D has been quite busy.
He is still checking things off that bucket list. We want to show you a few pictures. Here's Little D visiting with Santa.
Aww.
He has been through so much, but he continues to have such a positive spirit.
Keep going, Little D. All right, well, we are moments away now from finding out Beth's number 1 pick.